So, Dr. Onuoha,
Yes.
I have come here. This is my first time. I wanted you to walk me through the process after the x-ray that we just did.
Okay, so we did consultation. We've done the x-ray. It's time to look at the x-ray and see what's going on. So the thing is, you came in and you don't have any symptoms.
Yes.
But like I was talking about during consultation is that if we wait till we have symptoms, it means that the case is already at a severe level, right? So the goal is not to wait for your body to show symptoms before you now seek for care. Just like what I'm going to show you now is how you might not have any symptoms, but there are some corrections and improvements that can be done to the spine.
Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So now you can see with a textbook normal, the straightness within this
Super
region.
straight, yeah.
We don't have any symptoms, but we can see the deviation to the left side. This is the right side.
Okay.
You can see how the spine is deviating. Now remember, if the muscles are attached to the spine, let's say the spine is here, the muscles are here, and now the spine in which the muscles are attached to is deviating, that's going to also affect the muscles.
Okay.
Nerves exit the spine, disc in between tissue, spinal cord is within the spine. So this is why the spine plays a major role. It's not just, oh, it's just my spine, it's a bone. That bone is what houses and protects the nervous system,
Wow.
which controls every function of the body. So nervous system is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Without the nervous system, there's no functionality.
Not at all, yeah.
And the spine is what houses and protects the nervous system. Now, when we go to the next view, again, we're seeing the curvature here,
Yes.
and then it starts to ascend or starts to go up. If you look at your own, this usually happens because of too much slouching.
That's
So-
not a lie.
If you're on your phone, laptop,
Yeah.
reading, writing, at home on the couch or sofa, you're always slouching. This is the typical findings that we will see on the x-ray.
And this happens over time? So it's like
Yes.
repeatedly when you continue to be in that position, then it starts to bend? Is that what happens?
Exactly. So it kind of depends.
Okay.
Because it's not just from bad posture. Trauma can cause this as
Alright.
well. So if you've been in a car accident, fall, blow to an area, if you're an athlete, so if you play football and so on. Now when we look at your neck,
I want to see this neck so bad.
I want you to see this neck so bad.
My neck looks great
And
on
you-
both sides.
That's what you think. Now, when we start to dive into it to look at the details, you see the
Okay.
curvature here.
Yes.
See how your own is more straight.
Is my neck not supposed to be straight?
Your neck is supposed to have a curve. For example, if this is the curvature of your neck, this is the head.
It's like so that
There's
it
mobility
sits-
and laxity. If it's straight, everything becomes stiff. Stiffness causes restriction. Restriction leads to reduced range of motion, pain, and discomfort for some. So what we want is that aspect of mobility. Now remember, there's blood flow and circulation coming through here. This is why the neck area is known as the fuse box of the body. If you have a house and anything is wrong with the fuse box, it doesn't matter if you buy a new AC, new TV,
It wouldn't work.
it's not going to work. So when this fuse box is under this much stress and tension, there's no surprise if you have headache, upper back pain, some people even lower back pain and so on. So,
All right. So I'm ready
all right.
to go for it.
Okay, so we're going to do some range of motion. Look straight.
Okay.
Range of motion basically means you turn the head and neck and see how much movement, or to see if both sides are moving the same. So that's the thing. Your legs on the ground.
Okay.
So even if someone doesn't have pain, range of motion is another way we can assess to know. Come forward a little.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
Range of motion is another way we can assess to know which area. So right now I'm checking the occiput and C1 because when we looked at your cervical, or cervical means neck,
Okay.
your neck x-ray, we saw the straightening or loss of curvature.
Sure.
Just try your best to be as relaxed as possible sideways.
Yeah.
So it might look like a lot. Was it painful?
No, it was just.
Instant. You okay?
Yeah, I heard like 7 sounds.
7? I thought it was 20, but I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
But it wasn't painful, right?
At all.
Yeah. allow the heel to just move down.
Ooh. Wow.
So that wing is blood flow and circulation. So when the spine is restricted for so long, stiffness and so on starts to happen, which now reduces the flow. Now we'll go more towards your lumbar or lower back.
Okay.
You lie on your side,
my
face
side?
me this way.
Okay.
Your head here. In some motion. Okay.
Whoa.
You face this way.
Whoa.
Take your time, take your time. So positioning is also key, because once the patient is in the right position, everything else becomes much easier to move. Relax down.
Whoa! 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 How many times in your life have you heard this?
The wall.
Yeah.
I don't keep count.
It feels great.
That's all that matters. You come up.
So I come up?
Yes. Your knees here. And then your face comes here.
Okay.
Facing here. Your hands facing up. Drop your stomach down. Arch your back. So with this one, you'll feel more than the other ones, but you'll be okay. Down. Use your nose to breathe. Okay. You need a break? Good. Inhale again. Exhale. Come on. Come on up slowly. Take your time. Stand all the way. What do you feel?
I feel release. Like,
More light.
I feel like I just woke up from a really
Good
deep
adjustments.
sleep. You know when you slept and you just wake up and you feel like, I really
I
slept.
can tell
That's
you
how I
like
feel.
sleep.
I just don't get enough.
You should get more of it, because
Yeah.
sleep is another aspect that's very good for our health.
Wow.
You come back to this one.
Really? Okay.
Relax.
Oh.
You come up, please.
I don't want to come.
You sit here, have your legs on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. Your legs are touching the ground.
Yes.
Just relax your hands like this.
Okay.
And down. Allow the head to move. Down, down.
Ooh.
One more down. Bring your left shoulder down.
Ooh.
Come up, please.
Okay.
Bring your head together, please.
So like that?
No, just bring it together to the back. It's okay. No, you're not holding it. You want to be the patient
where are we
and the doctor.
going?
We're not going anywhere.
Where are we going?
You lie on your back.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep going, keep going.
This is like a full body alignment.
Well, everything is connected.
Where
Your legs on the ground.
my legs are
And
on.
bring your hands here. There you go. So try your best to be as relaxed as possible. So first is to just stretch so you feel you okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now.
Whoa! Jesus Christ. Wait, you're not doing it again?
Oh, you're good.
Whoa!
You ready to come up?
Yes, I am.
Come on up.
This is proper self-care 2.0. I'm telling you, like, I'm breathing better. Yeah, I feel great. I want you to share with me some tips on how I can maintain this, and also for day-to-day activity as a working woman out there. You're doing work that keeps you seated for longer hours, or you're doing the type of work that keeps you standing for longer hours, or you're sitting in traffic for a long time. What are the practical tips that you can give?
The first one is sitting. A lot of people, whether it's your phone, laptop, writing, and so on. When you slouch, you're creating tension and stress, not just to your spine, but to the muscles, joints, and so on. The second one is...
So we should sit upright, is what you're saying?
Sitting upright is key. And also not sitting for too long. Even if you work at bank, IT people,
sometimes
and so on.
you get up and take walks.
30 minutes to an hour, you just stand, walk around, stretch, sit back down if you have to, right? And then sleeping position plays a major role. Major role. A lot of people are stomach sleepers. The problem with that is that when you sleep on your stomach, you must turn either left, stress, or right, stress. There's no way you will sleep face down, right? So because of that, there's two positions that I recommend, either on your back facing up, the proper pillow. I will show you the pillow I would recommend, and a pillow here. The reason why the pillow is here is because when you put a pillow here, it eases the tension and stress within the lower spine, right? Or on your side. When you sleep on your side, you put a pillow between the knees, because as you're sitting now, there's a space. As I'm sitting, there's a space. When you stand, there's a space, because when the leg comes down, if I'm lying on this side, let me show you. Stand, please. So the pillows I would recommend is this one that has this curve here, because there's a space within here and here. So when you put this here now, you lie on your side. But the thing is, if you're lying on your side and this leg is down, you can see how the legs are stressed. And then the hips as well. But then if you put a pillow here, it kind of now neutralizes the spine.
So it's more
and the body.
comforting.
Right. So you can use different things. You don't have to use this one. Me, I like this one because if I use the normal pillow, by the time I wake up, the pillow is on the ground. But with this one now, with this strap here, once you put it on, of course you put your legs between. Once it's here, even if you turn, move at night, it will stay. Right? And then when you're lying on your back, you can use a normal pillow to put here. So those things are the things that will help to maintain. But again, things that can cause misalignment is not just sleeping position, tech neck, which is this that I talked about, or laptop, and then slouching. Those are my top three. But the aspect of stress, rest, all those things play a major role too. So health is not about just being adjusted or following the health tips. It's a balance of all these things I've mentioned. Just to make sure we understand the 3 tips that I recommend. The first one is tech neck, making sure you hold your phone here and not dropping down. Now, this might be difficult. It's easier if you have armrests, right? But if you don't, what I usually do is I'm giving you guys my secrets. You bring your hand here and here. So now you have that support. It's much easier to do this than to hold this here, right? Unless if you have small hands, then you have to make it work the way you need to. Second one is slouching. If you're sitting down like this, you're creating too much tension and stress to the spine, the muscles, the disc, and so on, right? And then the third one is the sleeping position. Making sure you either lie on your back, proper pillows between or underneath your knees, or on your side, whether left or right. Left side is the best side, but either left or right is okay. Proper pillows between the knees to help with the alignment of the spine and body.
All right, thank you for those really practical tips.
Thank you.
And yes, I feel like
you're ready to conquer the world.
Look, I'm more than what you can just really see right now.
Even before the adjustment, you were more than.
Love
this
it.
is the addition to the more than.
Yay!